What's up, people? It's your main guy, Jonathan, a.k.a. the Millennial General, coming to you live from the House of Hits, powered by House of Fresh in Atlanta. Shout out to Drummer Boy Fresh. People, the world knows that Ciroc is a number one vodka, period. That's a closed case. The original Blue Dot, Red Berry, Coconut, Apple, Pineapple, Amaretto, Peach, and Mango fused flavor vodka has been dominating the game for over 5 years strong, and there is no competition. But you know your boy Diddy continues to raise the bar in the world of spirits. Check this out. The French vanilla flavor Ciroc has the game in a chokehold, people. This flavor vodka makes a believer out of every vodka and non-vodka drinker everywhere. You can't help but sign off on this. For real. The rich velvety taste of vanilla cream combines with hints of vanilla bean, resulting in a taste experience that is so smooth, so elegant. I'm trying to tell you, people, it puts you in that zone. It's not too sweet, and it's the perfect blend of vanilla, vodka, and sexy all into one. Ciroc French Vanilla can be enjoyed year-round on rocks or, with such things as ginger ale or iced coffee. The cool factor of French Vanilla Ciroc is that no matter what you chase it with, you won't be disappointed. That's what I'm talking about. A one of one. You can purchase the Ciroc Diddy Signature French Vanilla Limited Edition online right now at reservebar.com. That's www.reservebar.com. That's reservebar.com. Get that signature Ciroc Diddy French Vanilla Limited Edition signed by him, delivered right to your door at reservebar.com. It's your boy Jonathan, a.k.a. the Millennial General, for the $1 Million Mindset Podcast. Back to our scheduled programming. Let's get it, people. This is Jonathan with the $1 Million Mindset Podcast, hosted on the Talk to Shaylin radio circuit, powered and syndicated globally by Spotify, TuneIn, and Apple Music right now. The $1 Million Mindset Podcast is like one of the dopest podcasts in the world because not only do we interview the biggest stars in Hollywood, business innovators, philanthropists, the hottest musicians on the planet, we tap into the mindset of what makes them tick. We go into the maze of their success so you can really understand what makes them tick. What is the reason why they are who they are? TV is one thing, but when you really see behind the scenes how they grind, how much work they put into this, the benefits, how they feed their family, most importantly, what drives them is not what you think mostly. Everybody that's successful is driven by a core purpose. Today is no different. I always say this, greatness, you have to be born with it. I don't think it's something that you can read in a book. I don't think it's something that you can learn. I don't think so. Greatness has to be within you. When we talk about music, music marks time. Bone Thugs and Harmony is a group that is cemented throughout history forever. Forever. It's only one. When you say their name, you know what it is. You know what it means to the culture. Today is no different. Today we have Bizzy Bone on the podcast today. And when I talk about any member of a great group, whether it's Run DMC, Outkast, or the Beatles, or G-Unit, whoever, it's always introspective to hear how each member thinks, how they feel, and how they rock, because they all bring their own special herbs and spices to the table to make that musical jambalaya what it is. So we're honored, I mean super honored, to have one of the greatest MCs on the planet from one of the greatest groups, Bizzy Bone, on the $1 Million Mindset Podcast. Bizzy, welcome to the podcast, my brother.
Yo, definitely. I appreciate you and totally agree with you on everything you said, like every step of the way, you know what I mean? I appreciate you and I appreciate being here. Let's get into it.
Well, you know how to give you that Diddy intro, fam. No doubt.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Listen, I want to jump right into it, man. Take away the crowds, take away the venues, take away the cars, the money, take away the history. When you wake up in the morning every day and you stare into the mirror, and it's just you, nobody else around, just you staring into the mirror, you about ready to brush your teeth, it's just you staring into the mirror with your government name. What do you see in yourself as a man in 2019?
Drive, I see determination. I see compassion and passion for music, compassion for art, passion for art. And those are things that I see. It's what keeps me going. You know, my spirituality and being grounded, you know, in my experience through life and what I've learned, you know, each and every day on this earth, where I've been and where I come from and where I'm at and where I'm going to. So it's always, okay, today we're doing this for this purpose and this cause in the future, in the near future. So that's what I see.
I respect that totally. Definitely. You were very truthful in that statement, man. Definitely. And really, you really define the humility about your persona, because you come across, like, you've always come across as very humble. So, you know, that's a great quality. Humility is an awesome quality, man. So definitely, I appreciate that. I want to go into this part here. When you think about your childhood, how did your childhood affect your musical roots when it comes to who you are today?
Well, I mean, music has always been a part of my life. Whether it was breakdancing, whether it was battling, you know. And I started battle rapping at like 8 years old, 9 years old. I still remember my first battle rap. My life was always revolving and evolving around music, whether it was breakdancing in the projects of Columbus or, you know, singing in talent shows at an early age. I was just brought up like that. I love sports as well. I love my baseball, my basketball, my football, you know, but I was really raised, and I raised myself as a musician because I always loved music. And it started way back, when I would listen to music because I missed my mom during me being kidnapped. You know, the whole John Walsh thing. So it just made me, and then, you know, to foster homes, and I would comfort myself, like, just with writing music. And I was known as the foster kid who was talented, who could sing, who could play the keyboard, etc. I used to have this little small Casio keyboard that I carried around me that I would just learn how to play.
No doubt.
So yeah, that my whole childhood was it's just about music. Just always about music. I was always in the basement with, you know, aspiring musicians. One would be playing the drums, the other would be playing the guitar, you know, another would be playing the keyboard, the piano, and I would be able to hold the beat, rapping and singing. Like, I would rap verses and then sing in chorus lines and stuff. And I had, like, whole albums written. I wrote my first album when I was, like, 10 years old. And I called it Bass and Treble. And the bass side I would rap, and the treble side I would sing. So I've always been this way. Always. Even before I met my boys. So yeah, to answer your question.
Wow, that was deep. I mean, to be able to put together an album before you could start puberty. It's crazy. You know, it just shows.
That's real stuff.
It just shows, again, like I said at the beginning, you know, you have to be born this in a certain way to say I'm great. So it has to be within you. So definitely what you said was definitely moving. I want to go into this part here. Talk about, Biz, your ability to convert pain into powerful poems of music. Like, you do a great job of being able, I mean, artists, the greats can see stuff, and then, like, whether it's Langston Hughes or whether it's Ernest Hemingway, they can write down their feelings and emotions, and it's a beautiful poem. As an artist, you visualize it, and then you, like, weave it into music and melody and beats. Talk about your God-given ability to take what's in your head and your heart and then convert that into lyrics that change the world. Talk about that briefly.
Well, I mean, it really started out like at an early age. You know, I really started out singing more so than rapping. And to be able to hit certain high notes and carry the note, it would make other people happy. Like, wow, look at that. You hear him sing, he can sing so good and pretty. And that's how I transferred emotions in my music. I'm going to be very honest with you. I started delving in and getting really, really deep in my music when I heard Tupac, when I heard Brenda's Got a Baby, when I heard these kind of songs, when I heard Dana Dane, Nightmares in the Night. When I heard those kind of artists expanding, it became more to me. I was able to open up about my life. And when Crossroads came out, and I seen how it touched people, when Crossroads came out and I seen how it touched people, that's when I decided to go a little deeper. That's when things changed for me, because I seen the impact that a song could make on an entire group of people. And it just got to be at every funeral. So I really got in touch with my feelings around that time, around the time that song came out. When that song came out, it was like, okay, this is my path. This is my journey. This is the way that I need to be going. So right around there, no joke. That's when it came into fruition.
No,
for
like,
me personally.
Yeah, well, definitely. Well, you know, that's the thing about music. Music marks time, but also music is emotional. You know, they say it's the language. Some people say it's the language of the earth. So when you look at Brenda's Got a Baby, Pac wearing that starter jacket with the nose ring and the hood on, that connected with a lot of people. Just like Holla If You Hear Me, or just like Eazy-E, just like NWA. Certain things connected with people that sparked something that carried on. You know, the great thing about you being a part of a legendary group, you know, you all took that from Cleveland and just transcended a whole nother wave that nobody never seen before, which goes into this point. Because you got to realize, and this is the great thing about, you know, the magazines, Skrilla Gorilla and R&H, Results in Hype, like, there's not enough homage and notoriety and as far as attention given to the effects of how your music still to this day is so deeply rooted into the culture of music that the millennials don't even know. It's like eating some and you don't even know. It's like some people say, man, I know sugar in this, but it's already there because sugar's in everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how your music is, man. Your music is so influential in what you all did with it, and especially individually, how you all impacted that. I want to go into this part here. You have garnered a lot of success from the time you was born to being an orphan to moving around. I mean, your life could have ended a long time ago. You're here and you've been a gift to the world. So kudos to you on that. Talk about the music platforms and business opportunities and ventures you have on the table right now as far as what you got going on.
Well, right now, what I'm doing is, I'm putting together movies. I'm working with my children. I'm doing my own vlog channel. I'm putting out new music. I tour with my band. And, of course, I do my philanthropy work, my Make-A-Wish foundations and different things of that nature. So, I write music. I write poetry. And that's where my lane and my study has guided me into. I put on many hats. Everyone on my team does the same. We all put on many, many hats. And we're very multifaceted. And each project is an entity within itself. My vlog channel, Jam TV, it's something that I'm doing with my fiance, soon to be wife. We're getting married next year. We just had a child.
Salute, congrats, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Bloodline harmony. My 2 sons, Bone and Bizzy Jr., and my 3 nephews. They've been brand managing and building their brand for 5+ years now. Of course, Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know, we stay on the road. We stay cranking those hits. We keep that, keep that classical music in the hearts and in the minds of the people, and stay visible, stay relevant, constantly doing stadiums, baseball parks, jam-packing the house, clubs, shows at times, theaters. We have the new record that we're doing. We just put out 2 singles, and we're putting out singles all year. Carbon Monoxide, Enigma, and many more to come. So and 2 movies of my life story. We're 85% done with that. I have another movie out called Pure Performance, where it's just walking with me through 2 years, 3 years of being on the road with Bone Thugs and Harmony, and seeing me in different cities and what's going on while I'm performing, and what's on my mind while I'm saying this, and what's going on here, and there, and a lot of commentary. It's like a documentary. So these are the different things that we're doing currently, and everything is happening and falling into place, and so on and so forth. So these are the projects that I'm doing, and the stuff that is just what's in my life right now. Also, I have a cooking channel and a show that I'm piecing together so we can get it picked up by a network. We got the investors locked in, and everything's etched in stone at this point. And so the life is looking good for me. Business is looking good, and I'm very grateful and I'm thankful. I'm with the person of my dreams that holds me down. Not worried about, no one with me because of my fame or because of money or any of those different things. So it's just everything is really on a good level. I'm really in a positive place, and all of my projects are positive and happening. So hopefully I think that answered your question. That is what you asked me.
Absolutely, man. That's why I didn't say nothing. You were doing a great job.
You don't want to get off subject. I want to stay on subject.
Well, to me, off subject is subject because your life is not a routine. What you just said, it was spread out, but you brought it back together, man. That's what jambalaya is. It's a little bit of everything. So
that's right.
But definitely,
and I know about my trials and tribulations. That what I heard about is somehow I just hurdled over. And somehow I don't throw a pity party for myself, because I try to stay as positive as I can. And I know I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations, and that's what I'm putting into my life story. Because once I got with my Bone Thug and Harmony family, and once we met Eazy-E, the real struggles were over. Trying to get, eating every day, clothes on my back, and food for my children, because I was a father at 16 years old. Already had 3 children. So, so that kind of encompasses that. So I'm able to tell my story, get that out, and stay productive at the same time, and represent Bone Thugs and Harmony, and be that outspoken member that's not afraid to say, hey, I was in a foster home.
Right.
Hey, I've been through trials and tribulations. And so I'm that approachable one out of the group, to where I'm able to do a reality show and vlog on YouTube, because I've always been open like that. I've always done that. So everything's full circle, like you said, jambalaya, brother. Not to cut you off, excuse me.
Oh, no, it's all good. I was going to say, man, we definitely got to get some of your vlog content on Radio Pushes TV, because, our channel's on Amazon Fire and it's on Roku, man. We in 80 million homes, and we got to talk about, not on this interview, but definitely got to get with you about launching your own channel, man. Because once you go with the connected TV, that streaming TV, bro, you out of here. I mean, Radio Pushes TV it's a #1 millennial music TV network, so we definitely want to put some of your content there, and we can actually schedule it so we can come on at a certain time. We can let people see you in real act, because we have nothing but millennials watch our TV network. But we definitely want to chop it up with you about that, so just to get it more exposure from that end for sure, man. Because you got good content. Yeah, Roku, Amazon Fire, that's the future. That's where everybody at, man. Roku is in 42 million people have Roku. 38 million have Amazon Fire TV. You can look up Radio Pushers TV on both. It's right there all day. So we definitely want to put some of your content out there, man, so people can see it, because that's where everything is visually. How can people reach you on social media? Can you give out your Instagram and your Twitter handle and your Facebook real slow?
Of course, definitely. I am Instagram. I am Mr. McCain. MRNCCANE. That's Mr. McCain. MRMCCANE. On my Facebook, I am Bizzy Bone. That's Facebook, I am Bizzy Bone. We also have Brian McCain as a home page as well. With Twitter, I am Bizzy Bone 1. I am Bizzy Bone 1. My Twitter stolen from me over the years, so I'm just now starting that out as well. So you guys bear with me on that. And of course, Jam TV. You type in YouTube, Jam TV Bizzy Bone, and you'll get me. And we've got so much material. We've got like 20 episodes, videos. You know, you get to see the birth of my child, his first birthday, the baby shower, just a whole kit and caboodle. So, you know, I'm really opening up the doors so people can really see where I'm at, you know, being in this business since I was a child. I've been doing this since I was 15 years old.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Professional.
Yeah, I know, and you've been crushing the game. And that's why I said at the top of the call, it's an honor to speak with people like yourself. What have you enjoyed the most about being on the $1 Million Mindset podcast today, fam?
I think to be able to get to the point and really tell people what I'm doing and where I'm at with it, and the outlook of this is where we are, this is the here, this is the now. You know, it wasn't questions about Eazy-E, it wasn't questions about Tupac, it wasn't questions about Biggie. It was here and now, 2015, and all love and respect and homage to my OGs, to who have passed on. And you got to remember, they passed at early ages. But that I love that. It's the here and the now. You know what I mean? The here and the now. Right now, we got Carbon Monoxide out right now. All streams on all services, iTunes, all services, as well as Enigma. And you know, I just appreciate the opportunity to bring awareness to people for good music and what they've been waiting for. So that's where we at.
No doubt. And listen, this is just really the beginning, man, because we're going to be supporting your Spotify profile, and we're going to be supporting your vlog and your content and helping you monetize all that even more with our network, because over 350,000 people a month go to radiopushers.tv.
Nice.
So man, it's so much we doing on that level, man, that we gonna keep pushing. But I want to say, listen, man, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being on the $1 Million Mindset podcast. Your story is going to be heard globally on TuneIn.com, iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify, which is dope. And people are really going to be able to hear everything about you. And this podcast will also show up on your iTunes profile as well, which is super dope. So everybody that go to your iTunes profile, they'll be able to see that, man. And like I said, we're going to catch up with your management team and talk about the other stuff we was talking about, the Amazon Fire, the Roku, and also
we got to come back. We got to get more in depth. We got to get more in depth because there's so much more to talk about, like to bring awareness. Like I love what MC Shan is saying. I love what these artists are coming out and saying, and monetizing is a big thing right now. And the whole culture vulture era that's going on, and the clickbait and the trolling and different things of that nature, how to manage clickbait and good marketing and promotion.
Exactly.
Trolling and a positive and a negative, or a different outlook. Right now, us as the new generation of the internet, of social media,
right?
Because the younger generation, this is not new to them. They grew up in this social media era. But guys like myself, we're new to this. We're babies to this shit. So it's a way for everybody to be balanced out from 18 to 80. And I really think it's important to put that out there so we preserve the youth of this musical element that we have, because no one's preserving that. So I cannot wait to get deep. We got to get a part 2 in. Gotta get a part 2.
Oh yeah, we will, man. First thing we're gonna do is put part 1 out, and then come back and talk some more business off the record, and then we'll start on part 2, man. But you definitely have our support team of our whole multimedia network with Music Hypebeast, Radio Pushers, TV, and Empire. So we got you back, bro. And again, thank you for being on the $1 Million Mindset podcast today, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man, thank you for having me, brother, and I appreciate it. And we're here, man.
All right. Thank you, brother. God bless. Have a good night.
God bless. God bless you.
Perfect.